They are all about it.
And he's just like, he'll take it out and he'll scatter some and he'll have his arm out. Can I roll handle animals to pet the seagulls?
I mean, the first thing I want you to roll is actually going to be the equivalent of a reflex save. I guess that would be like an agility.
Or would it be reaction?
Then if you could please roll reaction.
Let me roll my whopping 2 dice. That's 1 hit.
Some of the seagulls are a little bit aggressive, and one of them gently nips your finger, trying to get to the treats before you have the chance to throw them.
I pet it between its eyes.
Go ahead and roll animal handling now.
4.
Okay, so the seagull seems kind of pacified by this and accepts it.
Can I tuck him into my jacket?
No, he's not having that.
Maybe on an 8.
Alright, I accept this. Is Mal a people or a kitty?
Mal is a people.
Okay.
He is a pseudo person. He has big aviators on, and we're both dressed in nice suits with hats.
How tall is Mal?
Same height.
As you?
Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They look almost exactly the same. The only difference is Mal can't form human features very well, so he wears big glasses to cover up most of his face.
He's Odo.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the show, but from what I've heard, he's basically Odo.
Okay. So we have Yoshi, and we have Magpie and Mal. Who else arrives?
Duma would arrive fairly quickly.
Okay.
And just stand there staring at the big, giant,
Oni?
oddly colored orc
Oni.
that is trying to pet the birds and walk past it, thinking it's an old man or a hobo.
Are you wearing shoulder pants?
I'm not.
No.
No.
Dash would arrive last, I suppose, but still on time. But barely so that like she has to jog. Like if it were school, she'd have to jog to the door.
Yeah.
Like that's how close she is. And in fact, she does do a little jog. She's got on cute little like black ankle boots with her dark jeans and all this kind of stuff. And she runs up and she goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm late." And she kind of heads toward Yoshi and then gets to the side of him and kind of stands and is trying to like tiptoe to give him a little kiss on the cheek.
He'll
And she
down.
does. She says, "How are you, my jolly red giant?"
Oh, I am doing well. How are you, little snowflake?
Oh, perfect as always. And she'll say, she'll start to go toward the door too.
So when he realizes this, he looks at not you, or he goes, "I thought one of you was Yoshi."
Nah.
I am Yoshi.
Magpie, that's my brother Mal.
You can call me the butcher when we are working.
He laughs hysterically for reasons that you will probably not know, but he just starts billowing laughing as he walks.
Your handle is the butcher, then?
Yes.
So, like, rip and tear.
I am here for when things get messy.
That's what I like to hear.
No, it's not.
Ah, and you, sweetheart, must be that angel I heard on the phone, huh?
That's me. That's me. Dash, please meet your acquaintance. And she holds her hands out.
Ah.
Yeah.
He of course kisses the hand.
Absolutely. So we ready? We ready to steal us up?
Yeah,
Buy
let's
us
go
up?
rob this
Rent
guy.
it? What?
What?
I
I
think
agree
we are,
with first solution.
I think we are just to rent.
Yes,
I don't
rent.
think. I do not think stealing is
Yes.
required.
Yes, borrow. Borrow indefinitely.
So you go inside to Sid's submersibles and scuba accessories.
I like
Yes.
this place already.
Yeah,
So much alliteration.
it has a bit of a rustic feel to it. A lot of his stuff is not really up to date. It's all been safety certified. He'll guarantee you that. There's a pretty wide range of accessories available. Like he has scuba suits, some underwater guns, harpoon guns, flotation devices, safety vests. I mean, he even has stuff that's just like fishing gear and tackle. So there is a somewhat squat man working behind the counter. He's tanned. He looks like he does spend a lot of time out on the water. And he's not facing you at the moment.
Yo, are you the scuba guy?
Yeah, I'm Sid. He kind of turns it around, and he's a dwarf. He's a bit bearded. It's I guess salt and pepper combination. So he's a little bit on the older side.
He's a beach dwarf.
He is. He's a beach dwarf. Well, he's a sea dwarf.
To be clear, this man's only on a beach when he's getting on or off.
He's a dock dwarf.
So the four of us was looking to get a submarine.
Oh yeah. Well, we got subs. We got
Five
subs and
of
we got
us.
scuba accessories.
Yeah, 5. 5 is good.
Do you
Oh, did you forget your?
do you offer a deal
It
for
goes
return
unnoticed
customers?
sometimes.
Uh,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. Yeah. No.
Well, I've what's it called? Parsoned? I've patroned your establishment before, and
You got the punch card?
You say Parsons?
I said patron.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna give you a discount on any submersibles or scuba accessories. I'm gonna need to see the punch card.
I love this man.
Do I have a punch card?
We'll say you do.
I pull out my punch card. Oh
Say
yes,
you
right here in
don't,
my
I'll just
inventory,
steal
punch card.
one.
I hand him my punch card. It's got 1 punch.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 1 punch.
Oh no, that'll get you some couple $100 off of the next submersible rental.
Good. We'd like to rent today. A 4-day rental, please.
So the cheapest actual sub is 108,000.
All right, so hold on a second.
But I guess the question is, what do we need it for? Do we need it for to get there?
And probably back.
We needed to get there and back, yeah.
Because it's an underwater decontamination zone.
And it can't just be for 4 people because we need to bring.
We need to
Lady
bring in
back.
him.
Yeah.
Then we need one that can fit 6.
Nah, you only need 5.
All right, well I got this model over here. You know, rent about 10,800.
Down.
You know, I'll knock off that 800 for that punch in Sid's all scuba accessories card.
Oh, Sid, what
is-
an angel.
Is that 10,000 down, my friend?
Well, yeah, I mean it's insured, but you know it's an expensive model. I'm looking to get some of that back.
All right. What? Remember? She kind of looks over at everybody. She's like, "What about that payment plan we thought of in the car?" Oh, second. What about that payment plan?
So, wait, I'm gonna roll up.
What if we attempted that payment plan in a different store? Perhaps not one.
Duh.
You got the punch card.
I got a punch.
You already committed.
Perhaps on top of the punch card, there is a referral discount.
Mayhaps a referral from
You?
Yes. What?
John.
John.
John referred us.
John did refer us.
John, no, yeah, no, I know John.
You know John?
What John?
John Johnson.
John Ellingston.
John.
He's
John F. Kennedy.
God, he loves pool.
Loves jazz. John the fisherman. John, come on. John the guy
The
with the
officer.
boat. Officer John.
The security officer John.
Yeah.
Who loves pool and jazz.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
That sounded like a John I know. Granted, he passed away a good couple of years ago. But
What?
yeah, no, John. That sounds like John Christopherson. He died.
He told us about the place. This is
Couple
first time
years
we've
ago.
needed submarine.
How did he die?
Oh.
I even went to his funeral. I think it might have been an accident. I know.
Open casket?
No, not the good kind of accident. The kind you don't want to look at.
Or the kind you can't look at.
But,
I mean, you just can't look at what?
no, he had that accident with his wife and little girl a couple months beforehand.
Wife?
Yeah.
What happened to the
girl.
wife?
Oh, there was a car accident.
Yeah, what happened to her? Did she live?
Well, no.
This conversation has taken a turn for the worst. Can I roll perception to look for where he keeps the keys?
Can we just this is the
Sure.
best new NPCs we've had in quite a while.
Good.
He's good.
Don't go stealing anything yet until he tells us that he can't cut us a deal.
Go ahead and roll a perception.
4.
Alright, you see a large ring of keys on his person. While he's talking to you, he's picking at his teeth with his finger, and every now and then he grabs his keys and starts picking at his teeth with his keys.
That's insane.
There's a lot of keys on this ring. You could very well assume that these might be keys responsible for getting in and out of this shop.
Come on.
But yeah, no, you know John. I mean, John was a good friend of mine. We went out with our scuba accessories quite a few times out in the bay.
He was into scuba?
Well, from time to time. He liked fishing more. He did like the fishing more.
What
His
happens-
wife, she was a fish. She liked the water.
His one, she was a fish. Deadpan. She was a fish. And I'm like, oh god, he's insane! This whole time we thought he's just a nice old man. He's actually crazy.
You know, John. Tell you what, 5,000 new yen. Take it down from 10, 5,000 new yen, because you know John.
Oh boy, you're putting us in a real bind here. I gotta be honest.
I don't know. Give me some kind of compelling argument. Maybe I'll lower the price.
It's
That's
listen.
not breaking the fourth wall either. That's just a suggestion.
That's just.
You okay with it?
Well, we're all here to take our great grandpappy on a fishing trip. It's his last fishing trip as alive, and we, his ragtag group of grandkids.
What's wrong? What's wrong with your grandpappy? What's he been passing away?
He's
just
not
reaching-
passing away. He's heading to prison soon. You didn't hear he was the man who ran out of that insurance place with the flower pot in his hand.
I heard about it. That just happened this weekend.
I know.
Yeah, it did. Yep. That's us.
Have you ever seen the movie Four Brothers? It's similar to that movie.
I've seen two brothers.
It's two brothers.
Just two brothers.
You know, some cray.
Yeah? I'll roll con to assist her with her lie.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
We got a 2.
Oh, I should probably roll.
You should
some
probably
kind of
roll.
con.
Yeah.
I edged and I got the exact same roll.
Are there any? How many ones are there?
Just one.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
I got one hit on my one die.
So to summarize, you're selling Sid the story that you're all related and you're taking.
Adopted.
That's fine. You're all one big family, and you're taking your grandfather out on one last
Great grandfather.
great-grandfather out on one last fishing trip before he goes.
Not a fishing trip. It's a fish viewing trip. That's why we need a submarine and not a boat.
Okay.
To be clear.
He likes sharks.
No, before he goes
Whales.
to prison.
Whales.
Because he
Yeah,
attacked the
He
police
likes whales.
with a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know he lived. Okay.
It was a miracle.
Yeah. I mean that warms the cockles of my heart right there. That's just. You know what? I got some pretty good insurance on this here girl because of my excellent insurance agent. By the way, I'll give you all cards.
Sure.
He's great at what he does. He was actually on the news.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, your great grandpappy could probably tell you all about him. That Kingfisher fella.
This guy loves his insurance agent so much that he's gonna give us a deal on the submarine to the granddaughter of the guy that just ruined his store.
Well, he took a plan.
Fair. I assumed there was some carnage inside if the plant was the way the guy came out. But if he just came in and stole the plant, that's pretty funny.
Oh man.
All right. I mean, how about 1,000 new yen to rent this submersible?
I can do that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
We're gonna be looking at about $100 a day though for every day you got it out.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
All right. Then can I set you guys up with any scuba accessories?
We don't plan on getting out of boat.
What kind of scuba accessories you got?
Oh, come on right over here. Let me show you.
Okay.
I like that you can
I
hear the
will
waves
follow
breaking.
him to the scuba.
If he offers to do a fitting, say no.
Say yes, we might get bigger discount.
I mean, he shows you racks upon racks of like.
Which of these will keep it so I don't drown?
Well, I mean, the model itself will make sure you don't drown. This submersible is a sturdy girl.
Right, but in the off chance, which of these will keep me from drowning?
So, in the off chance you leave the submersible and you head out into the great big blue, you're probably going to want a scuba suit because the water's going to be particularly cold, seeing as how it's January 15th, 28th.
Yep.
You're going to want some kind of breathing apparatus, preferably with some air tanks. Yeah, I can set you up with some of that
I will take that.
because I'm already giving you guys such a great deal. we'll go ahead and just call this another 500 new yen on top.
That's fine, I'll take it.
For you and your buddy?
Nah, I'm good. Just me. He'll be not on the boat.
Alright.
He doesn't like water that much.
And what I'm going to do for that 500 new yen is I'm going to set you up with... No, I'm going to set you up on some of that insulation on this scuba suit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, your friends might be popsicles, not you. No, sirree.
And that's what's important. Like, it's their family and all, but... I mean, they
Gotta
don't...
look out for number one.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't want to...
I mean, I could give you a group discount.
I'm in on the. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be this sub no matter what. So I gotta drive the damn thing.
So I'll pay the man the 1,000 for the sub.
Actually, like, if you, like, start to pay, I'd probably be like, I got this. And, like, look right at you as he gets his wallet out and starts paying the man.
Oh really? I am impressed.
Alright, well, thank you. And
Yoshi seems nonplussed.
He'll pay for everything.
Oh, excellent. No, I hope you all have a good time with your great grandpappy. Before we all go ahead and take a punch card, all of you, so next time you come back.
I just ask him to punch my card.
Yeah. You
I
punch
kind of
us
want
in.
the little punches to be fishy shaped.
They are.
Oh, absolutely.
They are fishy shaped.
How many do you need before you can...
I know what I'm
submersible?
doing in the car.
10. 10 punches.
I will bring Mrs. Winklebaum here.
Okay, you go on and do that.
Do you get a punch for every purchase, or purchases only over a certain amount?
I would say probably over a certain amount.
All right, fine.
Yoshi would request, he would say, Little Snowflake, since we are going down into the water in this, can you make sure that it is not a death trap for us?
Yes, I will check. I will do a. I will do quite a thorough look over. I promise.
Thank you.
Oh no! I have to leave my car. Oh. I would begin. I would actually probably spend. Have headed out probably just after seeing him pay, because I've got to unload my car and load this up. I've got to unload my drone rack, which is heavy as
Is that gonna fit in a 4-person sub?
Probably
If not, I can just take the drones out of it. I don't have any large-sized drones. I have 2 smalls and a medium. Actually, my medium is Roly Poly Oly, and he's at home. I only have 2 smalls.
You probably want to just use the smalls.
2 smalls and 2 micros.
What is Roly Poly Oly?
Roly Poly Oly is a proletariat.
What does he do?
He's my mechanic buddy. He's my little shop assistant.
Isn't he sassy?
No, he was, and then we got done with him because he was malfunctioning, and he kept going, yes, yes, queen, wrench it, yes, and it was a lot. So we took him back. Now he is he's a little English butler.
Seems to be a popular model.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, is yours
Old
a little
man
English?
has one.
Is it a little English butler?
Yeah.
That's funny. Never mind, then mine's a little French maid.
Okay.
There we go.
So,
Yes.
Now that you've left Sid's submersibles and scuba
Scuba.
accessories, he says scuba, I say scuba. Now that you've left Sid's shop, what is each of you going to do?
I would contact Mrs. Winklebaum and tell her that I was going to be leaving town for a few days, and would she kindly keep an eye on the kitties?
Mal...
You know I will. You know I will.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
Mal will assist her in loading whatever her equipment is into the sub. Magpie will smoke a cigarette, which he lights with his thumb, and
Can I roll a
watch
perception?
the lady work.
Certainly.
Watch the lady work. I love it. I just want to see if I see you do that because that's pretty badass. That's a 1, 2, 3. I honestly.
I think that's an appropriate threshold to notice something. I mean, granted it's small, but he's also not hiding.
He's
it.
not hiding it at all.
No.
He's
No.
probably trying
In
to show
fact, there's
off.
probably a loud.
Sure.
Oh, there's a flick of interest, but she's got a task to do, which we'll see soon because an inordinate amount of weapons come out of this car. Basically, she's got to disassemble the car in some parts. So she's got like a little handkerchief. She like kind of pulls up, and she gets the little mask down, and she's got to I don't know, not unweld, but like probably make some superfluous sparks whilst disconnecting some guns and things like that from.
Are you going to attach a gun to the outside of our submarine? Yoshi is not cool with this.
She's gonna try.
It also wouldn't be that greatly functional underwater.
We'll just use gyrojet rounds.
I mean,
Okay.
Sid sells harpoon guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are making a. Never mind. We are turning around. We are going back inside. Sid, excuse me.
Yeah, no, you were the people just in here. What? There's no problem with the
No, of course
scooter.
not.
Okay.
I just got a great idea.
Yeah.
Do you sell? You sell fishing gear, right?
Oh, yeah.
Something for like large animals.
So, like, if we wanted to shoot a whale,
Well, there's no animal too large. Not when you're looking for weaponry out of Sid's submersibles and scuba accessories.
Sid, how much? How much for a large fishing gun?
Why don't you decide what you want to get, and we'll talk about price afterwards. All right. Well, I can quote you on about 50 new yen for that first item. I can give the second one to you for about 200, and that last one, that pretty girl up there on the top shelf, is gonna be looking about 500 new yen. And another punch in your card.
we'll take it.
Now, you're supposed to have a license for that. Now, Sid, he'll look the other way. But, in case any authorities happen to scope out that sub of yours, you might want to have that handy. Sid, don't do that. But, just a word of caution from Sid.
Sure.
Sid, we'll take that beautiful gun.
As soon as you hit it down from the top shelf, and his form of payment is in your hand, I'm already trying to attach it to the sub.
We'll take some harpoon guns just to be safe.
All right, you want one or two?
Those.
All right, looking about 100 new yen.
That's fine.
Oh, all right.
So then a little while later, as the last of the stuff is getting moved from my car, and I'm saying what is probably considered to you guys a very over emotional goodbye to my car.
Yoshi understands. He knows you well enough. He just kind of is patting your shoulder.
That's very supportive of Yoshi.
A man
Just watching you hug it.
with hair that one would not describe as spiky as much as recently struck by lightning. And it's almost yellow. It's so blonde, but he's as pale as me, but he dyes it yellow.
Absolutely.
Such a dash, and gives her a little kiss on the cheek, and she hands him money. And then he drives off with the car.
He guns it.
Of course
Like
he
he
does.
peels out and guns it.
Oh, no.
He does
She
a
does
couple
not.
donuts.
She does not seem afraid of that, though. If there's one thing she trusts Fritz with, it's to drive. Fritz would be the only person she would ever call for a getaway driver.
We all know what happened last time we let Yoshi be a driver.
You killed someone.
He's still not over it.
I know.
So, how fast do you think you can turn this baby up? And get it all set up to go down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. How long does it take? Half hour? Take to prep a sub?
I mean, you're wiring in this gun.
Oh, right. Oh, that'll take me probably,
I mean,
What
we'll
time is it
say it was early afternoon when you got the call. So we're probably looking about 4 p.m. now.
I would be actually probably from a bag pulling out a pair of coveralls, like overalls, and I would say, go to dinner, come back, give me 3 hours.
Sounds good. You need
Good.
anything?
I have my back.
Well, I got some business to take care of, so I'll be back in a few hours. And we'll be good to go, yeah?
Yeah,
Ah,
ready to ride.
All
he
right.
takes his backpack back, throws it in his bike, and leaves.
Magpie
Alright.
turns around a corner and just disappears.
So, in the meantime, you're working on this for a while.
Yeah.
Does Yoshi stay, or does Yoshi have business to take care of?
Yoshi wouldn't want to bother her, because he knows that she gets focused on her work, and him being around there might take her out of it. He's gonna go find the nearest beach and just do some yoga on the beach.
Okay, Yoshi's gonna be doing some choga.
Some yoga on the beach.
What kind of business does Magpie?
Oh, he's just getting dinner. Yeah. He goes and eats with Enzo Medici, which is his best friend and the dude he went to jail for.
Okay.
They just have like a nice dinner. Just basically chill.
Maybe a glass of wine. I don't know. Or is he working?
He does not care. It's not gonna be wine though. It's gonna be like Jameson.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, you never know when your next job's gonna be your last.
Yeah.
Right.
He works better drunk.
Should Magpie be drinking something so flammable?
He's not the one who's made a fire.
He'd get a text from an unknown number that he'd been in contact with one at a time, which might, Dash's number, that just says, if you're, when you come back, if you wanted to, I don't know, bring a working girl some dinner, she wouldn't say no.
Sounds good. What you like?
Surprise me.
Spicy Italian.
Spicy sausage.
Lots of sausage.
Duma, what does he do while Dash is working on this?
You probably go back to the shop, fill up his reserves, maybe grab a pack of.
You say reserves. What do you mean by reserves?
He has a nutrition supplement, so he probably empty out and fill up, so that he doesn't have to do it on the mission, or likely he doesn't have to do it on the mission.
Okay, a nutrition supplement like.
He has a nutrition storage system in his body, so he doesn't have to eat.
Can he?
He can if he wants to, but he doesn't have to.
Okay. So we're looking around 7 p.m., 7:30. This thing is ready to go in the water. Y'all gonna board?
Not quite yet. As the sun is setting and you return back, you see Dash and Fritz and Roly-Poly kind of crowded around one small thing that looks really janky, almost like a wooden pulley system. And as you come up, she kind of... Oh! This part wasn't quite done yet, but we're so excited by how the harpoon gun turned out. We decided, what's a submarine with a new addition without being christened? And they step back, and it's literally just like a child's catapult meant to launch a single bottle of champagne directly into the side of the sub.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it sinks the sub.
He comes back with like a faux paper bag that's got like the leftovers of like a spicy sausage masticholi and like a baguette.
I don't care, I'll eat it. I'm hungry.
Yeah. And then some sort of choice whiskey.
Nice. She would ask you as after unveiling the catapult, she would say, "You got a light? Because there's a fuse to start." Oh, there's a small little toy car with like the fuse that hits the end of it, and a little thing comes off, and it comes in, it goes down a little track, and then it. I guess it's actually probably one of the drones. It's kind of more of a little skit than an actual thing at the beginning. And it comes up, and then the little drone passes the fire here, and then it goes, and then it just sails it a good like 10 feet to smash at the side of the boat.
Did you scroll a name on it, like for the sub?
No, I did not.
Yeah, what are you guys gonna name this sub? I mean, you christened it. What's its name?
The Spirit of Sid.
There it is.
Wow.
May he guide our mission.
With his scooper.
The Scoober Mobile. Sid Scoober.
When Magpie does return, he returns without his former companion and instead with a small cat.
Yoshi, immediately he reaches into his pocket and he takes
It
us
just
some.
follows him.
He takes us some kitty treats and he approaches. And he'll put them on the ground.
Just stares at it and then stares at you. And walks away to keep in pace with Magpie.
Yoshi understands that some cats are more difficult to warm up than others. He will not.
He says, holding back tears.
You would have gotten a text at some point,
Condensation.
like, is there going to be room for change? Or why did I go Russian for text? Is there going to be room for me to change in the sub?
Text back clothes?
Armor.
Maybe? How?
Okay. So he rolls up wearing like a winter cloak that completely covers his entire body except for his boots. And he's holding his helmet, which beeps whenever any of you get near him.
I will scuba up. Minus the flippers,
Alright.
because I don't think I
You
need
don't wanna
those
look like a
inside.
dork?
Yeah, also that. And then he puts his suit back on.
Alright, excellent. So you have your scuba gear under your suit,
Yeah.
and you and Mal get into the submersible. Or the
Cat
Spirit
Mal.
of Sid.
Spirit of Sid, yeah.
Alright. Same?
Yeah.
No, Yoshi's setting this one out, guys. Yoshi hangs back. Yoshi is actually
Turns
going
out
to tap
terrified
out
water.
of this mission.
Yeah, Yoshi refuses to board.
So have fun. I'm gonna take a nap. Of course he gets on.
Okay. So you all get in the submersible.